The Department of Population Science and Policy is a social mission-focused academic department that works to understand the challenges of people in central and southern Illinois and works on innovative solutions to improve health in the communities that we serve. 21 of the 25 counties with the worst health outcomes happen to be in central and southern Illinois, and part of our ability to do what we thought was meaningful work required building the trust of the communities that we served. And what that meant was a lot of field trips. We landed in Hillsboro, Illinois, and it is a small rural community that knows what it's about, it knows its strength, and it knows its weaknesses, and happened to have a really dynamic hospital, Hillsboro Area Hospital. Rex Brown and the leadership at Hillsboro Area Hospital, their board, knew that they wanted the hospital to be about more than just what was going on inside those four walls. And that's where we in the Department of Population Science and Policy could provide some help. And so those conversations led to our first partnership with Hillsboro, a program called Little Leaps. And in it, we created these Little Leaps bags, so parents could learn how to better interact with their children, and building those foundations that would happen from 6 months all the way to the time that they were ready to start kindergarten. And so with the success of Little Leaps led to work around lung cancer. From lung cancer, the next challenge was regarding youth suicide.
We have a very high demographic of students who experience low socioeconomic status, and with that typically comes exposures to different life experiences. I feel like our students are being exposed to risky behavior so much earlier than they ever were. Helping them navigate that and address those and improve decision-making skills has been a challenge. Most of what we have dealt with as far as mental health goes has been reactionary, and now we have this program that allows students to see the good in life, reminds them of where their strong suits are, reminds them of where their support system is. It just makes sense to attack it before the problem happens instead of just consistently reacting to issues.
It hurts a lot to see the people around me not have smiles on their faces. I definitely want to break the stigma of the people who think that going and getting help for your mental health is a bad thing, or that you're seen as being weak for it. Because I know so many people who are afraid to speak up about how they feel. It's something that everybody will most likely eventually go through, or at least know somebody who goes through it. It's really good to be educated on these topics and know how to handle them.
You have people in this hospital who see that mental health is not only as important as physical health, but can impact physical health in a negative way. We're trying to bring all of this together so that person who is having that challenge or has been for a long time not finding the services that they need can realize, I can be well. Our outreach extends from adults down to elementary school with our anti-bullying programs. We have a divorce care and a divorce care for kids program. Recovery support peer program, which is a one-on-one suicide prevention, as well as trying to inform the community about what the impact of trauma is on a life.
I'm happy to share that the relationship between the School of Medicine's Department of Population Science and Policy and the hospital has been transformative for us, meaning the community. And because of that, we've been able to do things in the community we couldn't imagine. We have a broader mission. We're not just in the sickness business. There's somebody here that has a vested interest in this community 100 years from now, and that's us. I believe what we're doing is sustainable, it is scalable, and promotes a system of care.
We have the honor of being awarded the National Rural Health Association's Outstanding Rural Health Program Award. And for our department, just 4 years old, to be able to be recognized on a national level for the work that we're doing with a great partner in Hillsboro Area Hospital, I think really tells a story about how these partnerships can work. And that, I think, is the real power in the Healthy Hillsboro model. It's a community with the right leadership that knew that it had challenges, wanted to find a different way to make an impact, and found a university partner locally that understood the rural concerns that they were facing. And it wasn't trying to fit a New York or Seattle model in a small rural community like Hillsboro. It was finding Hillsboro, Illinois' model to make the improvements in Hillsboro, Illinois.